Everybody talks about the rent and the other expenses in France, but nobody really talks about the hidden cost that hits you when you arrive in France. Today, I'm taking you along with me on a very short trip to Collioure, where I also share and talk about all the costs that a student has to face once they arrive in France. So, stick with me. Sun and the sunshine.
I don't remember, but I think so.
Ivana has something really interesting
Now,
insights to share with us. Hear her out.
so guys, can you imagine that when you're not sitting, you're actually standing? Oh my god, mind blowing. I saw it yesterday,
Wow.
a documentary, yeah. And then they say that, do you know that the day after today is tomorrow? And it starts at midnight? Oh my god. I felt so,
Is your
Blown
mind
to pieces. I'm
yeah,
thinking
I felt so stupid
my life
before.
choices.
see? It's blown.
I felt so stupid before. Now it changed.
My life choices. We should start watching documentaries.
Yeah.
And she
Yeah.
should host it.
Nah.
Ask me about.
Welcome to Collioure, a small seaside town near the Spanish border. It's known for its colorful houses and kiosks and stunning Mediterranean views. Usually, France has these markets on every Sundays in every cities. Maybe there will be multiple such um, exhibitions, or I don't know what to call it, but there'll be many of them. Artists like Matisse and Picasso once painted these streets. Just 1.5 hours from Toulouse, a perfect student day trip. Half French, half Catalan. You feel both the cultures here. What did I just find? Indian items. Especially these kind of sales or exhibition, only the cash works. So Ivana, she was standing in such a long queue and then she had to go back to get the cash. Sorry for you, girl.
What?
Sorry for you.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Ivana, what is this?
I forgot the name.
Okay, but what is it made of?
Pasta and paella.
What is paella?
Actually, paella is rice with seafoods inside. Like, I don't know how we call it in French. In English, sorry. But
This,
there's a
hold on.
chicken.
This is pasta, this is chicken, and what is this? Clam.
Yeah, moule. Actually, we say it in French, moule.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this chorizo. And then there's shrimp inside, somewhere inside, I think. There's shrimp somewhere inside.
What is the price of this?
€9.
9 euros.
I think for €9 I have
A decent food.
yeah,
Yeah.
with a lot of meat.
Mm.
You can take your hands, right? You know that. It must be painful.
Transportation cost is one of those costs which costs a lot, and if you're under 26, sometimes you get major discounts. Sometimes it is like half the price of the actual the price that is there. Unlucky for us, because we are about 26, so we pay full price. And for example, the cost of the intercity transport is 14 euros for under 26, and maybe 58 euros aroundish for about 26. I will put the entire screenshot here so that you can look at the cost. So these charges are in Toulouse, and imagine what it would be in Paris, because Paris is much more expensive. Hey, what is the price of transport tickets in Paris? Do you know?
I think it's something like 40 or 50. I don't know, and that I think the 40 and 50 for you because it's for youth, and then
Youth,
yeah,
40 or 50 for youth, whereas in Toulouse it is
student.
14 euros,
Yeah,
students,
yeah, 15.
15 euros. Yeah, so that's the proportion. When you arrive here, first month is always very expensive because you have to set so many things up, like your bed, linen, groceries, and much more than that, because some of the things that we need might not be provided by the owner of the house. So if you're a couple, you can share the expense, but if you're living alone, that's where it's going to be expensive. So it can easily go from 200 to 300 euros for the first setup. The health related costs. So as soon as you arrive here, you might fall sick, and it usually takes around 2 to 3 months to set up your social security and get into the Emily account where you can get the free health care. But until then, if you fall sick, you will have to pay. And but because you don't have a GP, you might not get the appointment very soon. And even if you get, the basic to basic general practitioner will charge you around 50 euros, so that's going to be an expense, plus the medication costs. Those are high. Ivana here is saying that, you see the green flag there, so there are guards sitting over there, standing there, and if the weather turns worse, or if there is high tide, they switch the green flag to red flag, and then you're not supposed to enter in the water. Yeah, so that's how they make people understand that this is not the right time to enter. We've been talking about so many hidden costs of studying in France. But one thing I really wish I had known earlier is that not everything has to cost you money. For students who are just starting off their study abroad journey, there's a platform called Ecole Mentor. They guide you with admission, accommodation, visa, and even cultural prep. All these things usually stress out students at the beginning. And the best part, if you take admission through them, all these services are free of cost for the students. They actually get paid by the school, not by the students. So it's like having an extra mentor without any extra cost. If you are at the very beginning of your study abroad in France journey, check them out. I've left the link in the description. It might save you from a lot of mistakes that I have done at the very beginning of applying here. Next thing are the groceries. Once you arrive here, you will end up buying a lot of groceries that can come up to like 150 to 200 euros. And eating out is a luxury here, whereas in India it's a normal thing. But once, if you plan to eat out now and then, because most of the time students are busy, so a simple kebab or a sandwich can cost you from 6 euros to 8 euros, and in restaurant 12 euros to 20 euros per person. So that's the kind of expense that go around when it comes to food and groceries. Yes, of course. Next is the student lifestyle. So just like what I mentioned earlier, you get discounts if you're under 26. So now think about museums, the transport cards, and swimming pools, and so many other like dance classes, and there are so many other activities which are absolutely free for students. But once you cross 26 age, it's going to cost you anywhere from 5 euros, 8 euros, 10 euros. So for one time it may sound like very less, but then if you go often, the expense adds up. Also about this trip, so I want to tell you, every first Sunday of every month you get €1 tickets on SNCF.
Yeah.
Right, Ivana?
Yes.
Yes.
And still, every museum is free for the first Sunday of every month.
Museum, yeah, and more than that, right? Not just museum, there are other activities as well, which you can find out. It is very local to the city. And yeah, with that we have purchased €1 ticket to reach here. So for per person, €1 here and €1 back, so per person it's going to be €2. It only, huh? Oh, grapes. Oh, we have grapes. And no, we're not touching them. No, no, no. See those? So many. Huh?
If I was living here, my window would be open to get us.
Yeah.
I wanted to see them.
Yeah.
But
That's so nice, right? No, it's because of the aesthetics. It's not like they're wasting or something, but I think it's because of the aesthetics they have just let it be. Right?
um,
I think so. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments.
I'm on it.
Another expense in lifestyle is your monthly gym subscription, Wi-Fi subscription, your what was that? Electricity and Wi-Fi. So your Wi-Fi can come around 20 to €25 monthly. Gym subscription, the cheapest one which you get at Basic Fit, can come around €25. So these are the expenses that you feel. Yeah.
mobile network.
Oh yeah, mobile network, that is like €10, which you can get on Sosh. So Sosh is a digital SIM. If you buy any other, it can go any from €15 to €20. So it depends on that. Huh? Lebara is €7, but you have bad reception outside France. If you like my videos and the content that I'm putting up, please make sure to write something in the comment section and show some engagement, because that's how I will know that yes, I'm doing the right sort of content. I'm here to answer all the questions that you have at the full of my capacity, and whatever I know, definitely I'll try to help you with, but I would definitely require some sort of feedback from you guys in the comments below. Thank you so much. The next one is about seasonal clothing. So no matter how many dresses or you think you are ready with clothes and everything for this weather, you will always fall short. So you have to keep an eye on sales. There are two sales, summer and winter in France. Make sure you try to buy your stuffs then. If not, it's going to cost you too much, because shoes here start at the price of 35 euros for basic Rahul's sort of shoes that he wears, and the winter jackets can go anywhere above €100. So that's going to be expensive. Next is the social life cost. So even a small meetup with friends or colleagues, anybody can, the cost might start from €10, because the basic beer, a full glass of beer can start at the price of €8. So, and the coffee can start around at €4.5 and above. And if you buy some snacks here and there, one croissant can start at €1.2. That's the bare minimum, but if you go at a little high end cafes, the prices can go up a little. So from outside, life abroad seems all fun and travel and all the fancy things. Well, partly it is true too, but most of the weekend you spend your time in running errands, groceries, and a lot of these stuffs. Even trips like these are really rare, but these are the times that remind us why planning your finances at a very early stage is important. I wonder if people actually live here because this all looks so dreamy. Like you can see around me, this is just one village or a village like that we have visited. And it looks so out of picture, like straight out of picture, sort of. Remember? Remember, I was talking about under 26 and uh, getting all the activities for free? Look at this. To visit this castle, if you're under 26, it's free. Apparently, it's gonna cost me 9 euros
Sunday of
if I plan to go
October
inside.
to June.
So, yes, here the younger ones went. Studying abroad is an amazing experience, but hidden costs like these can stress you out. So, my advice is that have 500 to 700 euros as extra money just in case. And I've also made a detailed breakdown of cost of living in Toulouse. I know it cannot be applied to all other cities in France, but at least it can give you a base idea of what the cost for a student looks like in a city in France. In Paris, it could be a little more than that, but at least it should give you an understanding of how you should plan. So make sure you watch that video and all the very best. Okay.